enjoy a performance of Disney's The Lion King from Christian Arts and Theater.
Yes, and everybody should make sure to do a quick sound check when you get up there before you start to make sure you don't have a false start. So feel free when you get up there, do a total sound check, get yourselves ready to go, and then when you're fully ready, make it happen.
say so? What?
Carnival serving now! What do you mean, what am I doing here? You're alive all this time? It's like you come back in your head.
I miss you too. I can see what's happening.
What?
They don't have a clue. They'll fall. Here's the bottom line. Our trail's down to 2. Thus we commence our trials. There's magic everywhere. And we call this magic atmosphere. Disasters in the air. How to make her see truth about my past. Turn away. It's something I learned out here.
What happened to you? You're not the Simba I remember.
You're right. I'm not. Are you satisfied?
No. Disappointed.
You're beginning to sound like my father.
Well, good, at least one of us does.
She's wrong. I can't go back. It wouldn't prove anyway. It won't change anything.
So, hey, Elena!
Who are you? You knew my father.
Look down here.
That's not my father. It's just my reflection.
No.
Simba, you have forgotten.
No, how could I?
Remember who you are. You're my son. You were one true.
No, wait, please!
Rowena, most peculiar. Eh? Change is good.
I'm going back.
Good! Get out of here! Simba, what made you come back?
This is my kingdom. If I don't fight for it, who will?
Mufasa, it can't be. You're dead.
Simba, you're alive. How can this be?
Simba, I'm surprised to see you alive.
Either step down or fight.
Oh, you haven't told me a little secret? Tell me who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
Tell me it's not true.
No, it was an accident.
You see, you're in trouble again. Here's my secret. I killed Mufasa.
No! Tell him the truth!
I killed Mufasa.
You're the murderer! You don't deserve to live! Run! Run away, Scar, and never return!
It is time!
Remember,
Usa elis bebo, usa elis bebo, usa elis bebo, usa lo kapa. Oh, usa simbayo, oh, usa simbayo, oh, usa simbayo. You and I'm again when I'm a bala, till we find our place on the path I'm winding. In the circle of life.
Awesome. I thought you guys did a great job. I love this. You guys are student choreographers, right? That's amazing. Great job. Are they here? Great job. Really great job. Really nice job. I thought that your choreography was really inventive, specific, unique. I loved it. I loved in the opening number, something that I thought you guys did really well was that when we had our soloist for Keith I loved the really quiet but yet energized dynamics of the ensemble in the opening number, right? I could tell that that was something you had really, really worked on. Sometimes that's hard to be energized but yet piano, right? As opposed to like giving it the energy and then you get too loud. But we all know in this room there are no microphones, right? And we don't want to overpower our soloists. I thought you guys did a really great job of that. I loved something I touched on with the choreography, but I loved the specific character physicalization, right? You can sort of see that when people became somewhat different, you can tell the specificity of the characters with the physicalization, and I loved that. Something that I think is something that you guys could work on, that's I think something that's unique to Lion King is all of the non-English, right? And I think you have to treat those moments with even more diction and precision, right, with your articulation, right, than you would with English, because we don't know what you're saying, right? And sometimes we go, what did they say? What was that, right? Not realizing, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to understand it necessarily. Does that make sense? So you have to work just a little bit harder in those moments, yeah? And I thought kind of towards the end, I thought, oh, I'm kind of missing some of those consonants that I'd like to hear. Yeah, I thought you guys did a really, really great job. You worked together as a team. I loved all of your sort of lifts and physicalizations. I see a lot of trust with you guys, and I thought it was great. I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Derek now.
So I'm currently in the middle of working on The Lion King back at home in Northern Virginia at my school there with middle school students. We're like 5 weeks out from our show, so I'm enjoying seeing another take on it. Stealing some ideas. We're not done rehearsing yet, so there's still time to put stuff in. So thank you for showing me this in a different light. I would work on something here. So I love so much of what. Tell me about the choreography and what you did. Did you do all of it? The students that did the choreography?
Yeah, we've been working together on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we met an hour and a half an hour. We collaborated on the whole thing.
Awesome. That's fantastic. So they have you doing so many different things, so many different styles. So the thing that I told my students when we started the process, I work in a middle school. It's not a studio, it's not an academy, it's not, it's a small independent middle school. I have like 40 kids from 5th to 8th grade in the musical. And I've avoided The Lion King since it was released and told them we'd never do it. And then we did it this year and they said, well, why? And I said, well, because this has to come from the gut. The Lion King has to come from the gut. We did Beauty and the Beast last year. I was like, I can throw some pretty costumes on you and have some fun props and we can do this show. You don't have to do anything. The Lion King, it's not about sets, it's not about props, it's not about costumes. It's about this, and the connection, and really bringing it. Which we don't always think of because it's an animated movie and it's like a cute little lion and whatever. But it's really got to come from the gut to be meaningful. And there are so many moments when you did. What I want to work on is connecting our full body and really being grounded in our choreography, because these two girls have given you some fantastic moves. And when you are fully connected, it's incredible. As soon as like one person sort of like, doesn't quite feel it here, then it's not as effective. So can we just go to They Live in You for a hot second? The part where we all end up doing the moves. With the "They live in you," that part, when you all bust out into a move that I'm not even going to attempt in front of anybody, because I'm not a dancer. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to forget what you did, because I want to show something to the audience. So I want you to just do the moves, but not really be in it, which is a lot to ask of you because you're in it, and you've worked this really hard. But I want you to do it once, and just do the move, so your arms move how they're supposed to, your legs move how they're supposed to, but just kind of go through the motions for me. Can you do that? We're going to do it without music, we're just going to do it. So who can count us in and get us going? Somebody can. Awesome.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sing it. Okay, count us in again and sing it. Here we go, ready, and a boom. They live in
They live in me.
in your reflection, they live.
Great. Can you get ready to do it again? Okay, now I want you to think about, as you did earlier, and really think about everything he's saying, what this song means, what this song means to Simba, what it means to Mufasa, what it's going to mean to Simba later, all of that. And you need, as your young teenage self, to feel all of that and show it to them, okay? It's a hard job. So really feel it from your gut, from your heart. Feel it grounded to the ground through your whole body, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. You need to feel that message and deliver it through these wonderful moves that your choreographers have given to you. And then send it out to them through all of it. Ready? This is going to be like the ultimate. Are you ready? 2, 3, and we go.
They live in you. They live in me. They're watching over everything we see. In every creature, in every star, in your reflection, they live in you.
Let's give them a round of applause. So that's the deal, right? It was a completely different number, was it not? It was the same steps, it was the same exact dance moves, but it was a completely different number because you were all 100% fully connected. So, the trick with this show, kids are almost like, oh, I'm just in the ensemble. P.S. Lion King Jr., the ensemble's in every single number. There's no such thing as a solo number in this show at all. The ensemble's there somewhere, either doing the African chant or singing back up as various things. So the ensemble in this show has to work constantly and hard, and you can't lose that connection. You have to sustain it for the full hour of the show and stay with it. Face, body, voice, everything. And you guys worked really hard to do that, so that was fantastic. Let me see if there were any last things I wanted to say. I don't want to make you work more because you worked. I made you work. Yeah, so the different animals that you created in the opening, it was essential that you felt it through your whole body, and I could see. I also want to comment on the very end of this. When you move to that slow movement, sometimes we lose our intensity or forget our connection in those slower moments. You're like, oh, okay, now I can relax. But you didn't. You stayed connected through that twirl and the arm movement to the end. One thing I will say, Pumbaa and Timon, you're totally funny. That legit is one thing I'm not gonna, my kids will not, the pair dancing, it's middle school, no middle school, probably no. So I'm not gonna make them do the dance thing, which was totally funny, and I would totally steal and then credit you young ladies for it, but my kids won't be able to do that. But the whole like looking the wrong way, grabbing your head and turning it, that I'm totally stealing. Full disclosure, that's going into my production. Probably next week. So thank you. You guys, you're so great. So let's have another round of applause. Have a seat right here. Talk amongst yourselves while Amanda and I talk about you.